morning, everyone. Hi, Bob the Psychic here. Happy Thursday. This is your daily tarot and angel card message for Thursday, October 19th. And I want to thank everyone for being here. And as for those of you who know, I'm here every Tuesday through Friday. So 4 days a week, 10:30 in the morning Arizona time, right here at facebook.com/Bob the Psychic. I'm going to give a quick message, draw some cards, and then if you have a question or you would like me to draw a card for you, go ahead and put your name up on the screen or put something up there for, if you have a question, but just don't ask the same question you asked yesterday. So a little bit about me before we get started. So I'm an angel and a tarot card reader, a psychic, an intuitive psychic, a medium, and a channel here in the North Scottsdale area. So I do readings over the phone, via Skype, via the internet, via Messenger. I just bought an iPad, so now I can even FaceTime. Never done that yet, so I'm waiting for the first time on that. Or you can come here to my home, which is near Raintree in the 101 freeway. You can sit here in my blue room, and I'm happy to do a reading for you. On the readings I do over the phone, I do record them since it's a Google number, and I will send you a copy of the reading so you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, what did he just say, and what about the next question, and how much breathe. Hold on. This is about being relaxed and about knowing that you're in the right place at the right time no matter what's going on around you. And that when you get worried about what's going on or when you're feeling stressed, especially as the new moon comes and some of the changes that are going to be coming over the next 6 to 8 weeks, this is just a reminder to breathe deep. And a reminder to breathe deep and to just allow the yucky energy or whatever is going on around you to just, I want to say, fly out your tailbone down into Mother Earth. And that knowing by taking these deep breaths will help keep you calm, will help keep you in the place you need to be so that you can be, oh my gosh, I looked down and saw a funny message. Hold on. So that you can need to be and remain to be grounded, because the key to all this is about remaining in the flow of the universe. So many people get torn apart, or they start feeling like something is going wrong, and they just take themselves out of the flow. They don't allow the lessons to come to them. They don't allow their intuition to guide them. They stop listening to those messages. And by getting out of that flow, that's usually what causes the road bumps, the issues around you. So I want to say that these two cards about breathing deep and being in the flow will remind you to do that. There are always lessons around us, and there's always painful things that happen, but they're all there for a reason. And I don't want to say they're all bad or good, but it's just whatever it is. And that was the message I heard there. Hold on, one more deck wants to talk. Which one is it? This is my angel card deck, the Zebu angelic symbols. So hold on, let's see what this one has to say. And then I'll be taking questions or comments, and I'll be here till 11, so plenty of time. So the card is abundance. Interesting how those all go together, right? I set a clear intention and open my arms to receive. So by mixing the messages of the three cards, we got, okay, take a deep breath to remain calm, to remain in the flow of the universe, to remain in the flow of your intuition and of your guides and where you're supposed to be. And by doing that, that will continue to create the abundance around you. We all have that abundance around here, especially the people that come to this group often, I feel like. So I'm supposed to tell you this is just the key to being that way. And also to separate yourself from the others who want to drag you down. The people who want to drag you down are just not worth dealing with, I want to say. And I feel like over the next 2 to 3 weeks, there's many of you who are watching right now, there's at least 5 of you actually, who are going to be in a situation where there are people around you dragging you down or wanting you to go down a road you don't want to go. And I feel like the tips I just gave you will help you be able to make that right decision, to be able to stand up for yourself and go, no, I'm not doing that. Hopefully that makes sense. If you want to know more about that, or if you have questions about that, you're welcome to go to my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. The info is right there on your screen, and let's go ahead and set up a reading. But for now, let's go ahead and take some questions, because this is my favorite part of my day, starting at the very beginning. All right. Denise, welcome. Your question is, my son Kevin wants to know if his invention will come to fruition. Will he invent something that will earn him money? I want to say the answer to that is yes. I feel like it's not going to happen until he perhaps, how old is he? Is he 19 yet? Is he older than 19? I want to say it's around 19 that he's going to get ideas, or he's going to meet someone or some people are going to help him make this invention. The invention feels to me that it might have something to do with farming. Does that make any sense? Like a tractor or a pulley thing or something to do with tractor, and farming. I don't know, Denise. You'll have to tell me next time we talk. All right, but I want to say the overall answer to that is yes, and I feel like it starts, like I said, when he turns 19. Okay, Tasha. I knew I was going to talk to you today, Tasha. This one. All right, Tasha, what's yours? Tasha, you're supposed to stay. Oh, wow, that group message, Tasha, that was for you. Well, not specifically, but a lot of it. You're supposed to stop fighting the flow. And your card is all about leading. So this is about leading your life or leading a relationship you're in. There's two figures. There's the one in the front and the one in the back. This is about deciding whether you're going to be in the front and drive or whether you're going to be in the back and let someone else lead. I feel like for you, you are supposed to be in the front. In other words, you're supposed to take control or command over the situations around you that you have let others been driving. But this doesn't mean that you are supposed to do it arbitrarily. You're supposed to follow your heart and listen to the flow, but definitely about making the first step and deciding what it is you want and not just accepting other people's junk. And I think that has to do with do you know which dude it is? Yeah. Not the one we talked about yesterday. Okay, there you go. Moving right along. Next person, Jamie. Welcome. I think you are a new person. Yes, I'm sure you are. All right, hold on. Let me see. What deck would you like? This one really wants to talk to you. All right, this one wants to talk to you. It's really warm. Hold on. Oh, I'm supposed to draw 3 for you. Hold on. That one. That one. Top or bottom? Bottom one. Yeah, but I like the top one better. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. It'll be easier to explain. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, Jamie, here we go. This is about the love relationship that is recently around you, or the one that is just changing around you. This is for you to notice that there are. Was the next one teach? Yeah, I heard lessons, so it makes sense. The next card is teach. This is about noticing the lessons that it is teaching you and noticing the messages that you're getting, because the payoff, oh yeah, of course, is balance. Okay, so what this basically says to me. The love relationship you're in right now, the one that seems to be out of balance, the one that's kind of wobbling, it's teaching you lessons about how to be in balance and what it is you need to do to be that way and how you're supposed to stand up for yourself and also ask for what you want and not always be in a situation of giving and giving so much that you're giving more than yourself to this to try to keep it alive or keep it going. That the other person may not have the wherewithal or the ability to give to you what it is that you need and what it is that you so desire right now in your life. So this is about knowing that even though that person can't do it, there are many others around you who are stepping up, trying to. There are specifically 4 of them who are around you right now who are very interested in that way. 3 of them you know, 1 of them you aren't sure about. So you already know who these people are, but I feel like the only one you might really be attracted to, or the one that has caught your eye, is the one you're not sure about, whatever that means. So I feel like but because the other 3 have been there before and you've never given them the chance, but they've never stepped up either. And I know that sounds convoluted. Anything else I'm supposed to tell her? No, I don't think so. Hold on, let me draw one of these for you anyways. It's this one. Because you're in the point of synthesis. This is about blending the old with the new to create something even better. It matches the other cards. So the old, you're leaving behind the old. You're leaving behind the old messages that you used to have, or the old, I want to say messages about love or how relationships, or about how relationships were supposed to be. You're leaving that behind, and you're also speaking your truth now and allowing your truth to come out. There is a whole bunch more there for you, because I'm hearing a whole bunch. So if you want to set up a reading with me, that'd be great. Whatever you want to do, but hopefully that made sense. But there's a whole bunch more there, and I feel like you already got it too. Okay, next person. Nathan. Several things are falling into place. Do you see other things following suit? Yes, there was something you decided within the last 2 or 3 weeks that changed all that. A lot of this has to do with your attitude, and your attitude is a much more of a can-do kind of attitude. It's kind of like, all right, I'm ready to do whatever it is I need to do, and you've put behind you the fear that has been holding you back. And also the fear, along with that, there were some unrealistic expectations that you've also let go. The unrealistic expectations were about how you feel about others or about what you truly need in your life, that there were some things you had on your list that turned out not to be be true? So I feel like the answer to that question is yes, and the rest was just bonus round. Okay, next. Oh, I'm flying through these. Margaret, curious, what's in store for my future love life? Funny that I have this card right here. All right, let's see. Margaret, there are a lot of men around you, but you're not truly interested in any of them. None of them float your boat or have caught your eye. And I feel like in some ways you're trying to force yourself to like them, or you're forcing yourself to do things that you don't really want to do. And I want to say, really, it could be like trying to meet them or going and meeting them like you already know intuitively that it's not exactly the right fit. But the right fit is coming. Look, here's the coming together card. But I don't feel like this person's walking into your life until November. The ones that are around, it could be the end of November. The ones that are around you now are symbolic or reminders of the past, or of things that you have done that you didn't agree with in the past, or things that didn't work out in the past. So I feel like this is the universe testing you. So this is a lot about you making that decision about, okay, am I doing this for me or for someone else or for some other reason? I want to say you're supposed to be doing it for you, and I feel like you're just supposed to wait till November. And the ones around you now who don't float your boat, don't bother. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Next person. Chelsea, welcome. First time viewer from Texas. Chelsea, I'm here every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10:30 in the morning, Arizona time. So when the nation changes times, Arizona doesn't. So if you're in Texas right now, I want to say I'm gonna be mountain time, like Denver. So however that works, but not till the time changes. All right, let me see. Your question is, any messages about your future? Yes. Your future is well in hand. There is great balance around you. You have taken many steps within the last 2 years to bring yourself a new place of love or knowledge or understanding. And this is about knowing that you are finally creating the balance in your life that you're looking for. So it's no accident I'm getting that you're here today, because you needed to know that your life is turning into balance, that things are going the right way for you, and that you're going to be very happy moving forward. Excuse me. That the things that you've put into place, especially also within the last 6 months, are also coming true. Your next card is Sacral Chakra. Sacral, and I can never remember these, so give me a quick moment here. Sacral is orange, right? This is all about your feelings and emotional needs. Your feelings are becoming clear to you, and you're able to deal with them in a better way now because you are balanced. And a lot of that has to do with the relationship you're in and how you guys have come to a new understanding or a new level of communicating. Okay? Hopefully that one makes sense. Ellen, hold on a second. Also a question about your love life. All right, hold on a second. Nice picture. Like those glasses. All right, let's see. What is your card? Your card is about leading. So, Ellen, how are you doing in leading? Are you letting others making the decision? Oh, wow, no. You're the one who steps forward and is making all these decisions, but I feel like in some cases you're blowing people off before you even give them a chance. Like you're there for 30 seconds, you're like, okay, I'm done. So I want to say take a step back and allow yourself to kind of get to know the person a little better. I feel like in some ways you're afraid or you have fear around that. And that this is suggesting to me that that fear is making you move too quickly. I don't feel like that in the past 6 months or so there's been a great candidate for that special relationship, but I do feel like there is somebody around you now. In October, right now, there is someone around you now. Have they come forward yet? They might have come forward yet, but I want to say for you, you have to tone it down a little bit or make yourself more approachable. Does that make sense? So maybe it's about acting as if you already have that person, and coming from that warm and loving place. And the other card that wants to do with you, because it's not that you're hopeless and helpless. It's not that there's all that negative, or I don't want to say negative, that blank energy around you. It's just about knowing that you're going to be okay. Just take a step back. And hopefully that makes sense. And if not, go to my website. Let's set up a reading. I'm happy to talk to you about that. Next person, Jessie. Any insight on my new job that I started last week? Do you think I'll work here for a while? Yes, I do. I feel like they like you more than you realize, that you are fitting in the right way, that you've already demonstrated to many of them that you're very talented for whatever reason, whatever job they hired you to do. And I feel like any fears they had about you not fitting in have been washed away. So I want to say your thing is, your card is world peace. I cooperate with others as I hold the vision for a safe and harmonious world. the key, it's not so much about the world, but it's about you cooperating with others. So continue doing that. And yes, I do feel like you might be there 3 or 4 years maybe. There's a couple promotions coming, and there's a couple great opportunities coming your way within the next couple of years. So just kind of hang out there, because you too are in a synthesis position. You're growing and you're changing, and you're combining some of your old skills and abilities with new ones at this location. There's also a move in your future in March of next year. So just letting you know about that. Okay, Marta. Hi, Marta. Let's see, Marta, I'm supposed to draw out of this one for you. Okay. Marta, did you have your house looked at? I want to say the element that was in the house is no longer there. The one in the mirror. Okay, wow. And yeah, it's no longer there. There are things around you are moving very quickly. That's what accelerated motion is, but you can handle this. And in some ways, this is how you wanted it to be, because there are many things you wanted to achieve before the end of the year that you kind of put on hold, or you kind of forgot about, or you just never got around to doing it. But I think now's the time you're going to start doing that, especially things you thought about you really wanted or needed in April of this year. You're finally in a place now where you can put those things into action and get that going. I feel like the worry you had about that room in the house is now taken care of. So now you can concentrate more on bringing more love, light, positive energy into the rest of your home. And what's this card? Right. Because you're finally into a place of new balance and new understanding. And this one too. And there's all these new beginnings around you. So this is like the start of a new phase, but I feel like it's more than that. It's just you putting into action all the things you wanted to do that you talked about at the beginning of the year, especially in April. All right, Judith. Hello. Hi, Judith. How are you? Are you going to get a job soon? Yes. The job is coming October. I get it's coming this month, so I might be wrong. So we'll go with, is it this year? Yeah. It could be October. I want to say that the job that's coming is not exactly the right fit, but you will take it as a way to get out of the house and get back into the workforce and feel more positive about yourself. I feel like you are going to keep looking, or keep looking to find something a better fit. Are you looking for a job in a call center, like answering calls or working? That's what it feels like to me. So if that's what you're doing, I feel like that's where the job might be. I don't feel like you're going to be there for a while, but I feel like in the short run it does do stuff, but I feel like you're going to keep looking. The situation is not as helpless as you believe. Helpless and hopeless is about being stuck and about thinking, oh my gosh, there's nowhere for me to go. But I want to say that's not true. You need to continue doing what it is you're doing and acting as though looking for a job is your full-time job. I still feel like you're going to get a job for 6 to 8 weeks. It might be just temporary, like holiday help somewhere, and it might be at a call center. Right. But it's all about giving and receiving and knowing that you are going to receive what it is that you need. Okay, and I hope that makes sense. Okay, moving around. Karen, does Spirit have a card for me? So much going on, guidance. Would appreciate you. Oh, my pleasure. Hold on. Let's see what deck would like to talk to you. Unless it's this deck. Hold on. Which deck is it? It's not my tarot deck. It's the green one. All right, the green one's going to talk to you too. Let's see. I have an itch right there. All right. It's this one. Okay, here we go. Karen, you said so much is going on. Let's see. How are you honoring yourself with all of the changes and all of the craziness around you? What are you doing to take a step back and give yourself a gift, whether it's a massage or whatever that is, to notice and recognize all the things that you've done? And by taking this time out to just be grateful and sit aside, I feel like this will reposition you for even more growth, that you'll become more recognized in or become more aware of what it is that is going around you and what it is that you need to do or what it is that you want to do more than that. But this is about recognizing that. So I want you to say, find balance. And for you, the balance piece for you is all about taking time for yourself. And the other card is sadness and isolation. What's this one about? Don't worry about spending time alone. Does that make sense? And maybe you do need to spend some time alone just to recharge. So I want to say don't worry about it. And the last card that wants to jump, this is all about your belief system. So continue believing and you will succeed. This is a good card for everybody. It's a good card because it's all about our beliefs. If we believe we're going to succeed, if we believe that we're the person if we become the person we want to date, that will come true for us. This is what I've noticed from people I've talked to over the years of doing this. So it's all about believing and succeeding for you, but I do feel like taking some time for yourself and being isolated for a day or two might help calm you down and just kind of clear the thoughts a little bit. Tasha, I talked to you. Debbie. All right, let's see here. This one. Debbie, yours is this one. Debbie's your... Wow, a lot of people got the lead card today. Okay, so Debbie, you got the lead too. This is about how you are in relationships or how you are in your life. You're the darker character in this one. You need to step forward. This is about you standing up for yourself and taking the lead in some of the decisions you've allowed others to make. And knowing that even though they have made those decisions and those decisions have made you feel comfortable, there is a sense of pride that is missing, a sense of pride in knowing that you too can bring this love and light and energy into your life without them. So I want to say this is about you stepping up in a way and taking lead in your life. The other card I want to say, okay, so for those of you who know how I pull them, I cannot see them before I pull. It is funny, I said about taking the lead, and now you got that card. So this is all about taking the lead in your life, especially, I want to say it's in terms of career decisions around you. And if you need more help with that, you're welcome to go to my website. We can set something up. But it's definitely about that because it's also about you nurturing yourself and nurturing the things around you. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. I'll be back tomorrow if you have questions. Michele, Mick, somebody or other. Hold on, what deck am I supposed to use? Michele, this is for you. All right. Michele, the card for you today is honesty. I am honest with myself, which brings many blessings. Okay. You have been very honest with yourself about how you feel and what it is that you want. But in some ways, I feel like you're afraid to share that honesty with others because you're afraid to let them down or let them know that you're not happy or you're not connected the way they think you are or the way they want you to be. So I want to say it's okay for you to go ahead and take steps to stand up in a kind and gentle way and give them that message. Because the other card that popped out for you is release. I release and let go of outdated beliefs as I move forward with grace and ease. This is about you talking honestly to others and just knowing that you're going to do it graceful as you release these thoughts, these things that have held you back. There also might be some people you're releasing. I don't think they're going to know you're going to release them, but I feel like there's some situations or things that people have done, and it's just about like cutting the cord with them. But I don't feel like you're going to call them up and go, oh, I hate you, I'm never calling you again. It's not like that. I just feel like you'll stop reaching out to them, and it'll just put everything into perspective for you as their energy moves away. Right, because the reciprocity is not equal. I thrive in a beautiful balance of giving and receiving. So this is about you receiving and seeing that you're not receiving from those in those situations. Okay? Next person. I'm supposed to skip 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let me see who's number 7 from where I was. I was at Michele. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7, Shana Geister, is you. All right, hold on. I'm supposed to draw a card for you. That's funny. All right, hold on. I'll do this quickly, and then I'll go back. And then I'm supposed to go back. Oh, that's funny. I was supposed to skip and do you now, and then go back to the others. Wow, because I'm supposed to go back 6 from here. Shana, your card is nurture. Allow the universe to continue nurturing you the way it has been. And even though you may not consider it nurturing, or you may not see the nurturing, know that it is going on around you. There are great powers at work nurturing you and propping you up and resolving all of the many issues that you have been facing. by the end of this year, by December of this year, all of these situations will be resolved, and you will be in a place of great power, great understanding, and great confidence, both in your life and the way you are supposed to be helping others lead theirs. So know that the answer is coming, and it's in November. Okay, back to where I was, because I'm supposed to go back 6, which gets me to Kristin. All right, Kristin, here we go. You're also this deck. And I'm supposed to read 6 more. All right, we're going to keep going. All right. Okay, Kristin, this one's for you. Refusing to see. This is about knowing that there's a situation you're in right now where you are seeing it one way, everybody else is seeing it another way, and the deck is asking you to consider their points of view, that there's something about what it is they are saying or what it is they're doing that definitely applies to you or is truthful to you. And this is about you not necessarily having to be right, but at least be in the right place. So I feel like this is about refusing to see or accept or understand other people's opinions. And I want to say the cards are just suggesting that it's time to do that and look and see how that changes you or what the opportunity that brings you, because your card is virility or vitality. I bless my food with life-affirming energy of vitality. Okay, what's this really about? By looking at the other situation or the other people, it will give you a new sense of energy or a new sense of understanding is what it feels like to me. Okay, next person. Hold on, where were we? T, good morning. All right, let's see. Which one are you going to be? Okay, angel deck. Hold on. This one. Sacred union. T, I look within and see the perfection of the divine. This is about you continuing to listen to your intuition, continuing it to allow it to guide you where it is you know you wish to go. This is about knowing that the messages you are receiving are perfect for the time and the place and the dedication or the energy that they have. This is also about recognizing that you are finally doing that and finally taking things exactly as they come, exactly as they seem. And by moving forward, I feel like this will bring great abundance and great change to you in March of next year, March of 2018. Because that's when the balance that is going on around you now will continue, or at least go to a new level, is what I want to say about that. And the balance card says, I listen to my heart and bring myself back to the center. So I feel like that makes sense to you. Okay, next person. Kristina, welcome. Let's see, I've talked to you before, I think. Yeah, you look familiar. All right, hold on a second. Steena, this is for you. Sacral chakra, this is all about your emotions and your needs. This is about letting go of some of the blocks around you, the blocks in terms of expressing your emotions or even feeling them. That it's okay for you to feel some of the emotions that have been coming up since August and September. And even though they may feel overwhelming, both sad and happy, the sadness is the one that will let you go. The sadness is the one that needs to be released. It needs to be put back into the universe so that you can move on. It's about acknowledging the event that took place and realizing this was just a growth or a growing opportunity for you. And even though there was a loss around you, it is not that that situation is lost forever. There are still other ways for you to be involved or you to be connected. I feel like it might be someone passing away, but they've already, if it is, they've already done it. I don't feel like it's coming. But I feel like it's a connection with someone who may have passed. And the last thing is, by doing all that, healing begins for you. So this is about the steps you need to take to bring that healing into your life. That part about, because I feel like you're kind of wide open here, so it's about like zipping yourself up there and allowing the protection from the universe to come down and help nurture and guide you, especially in November and December. Okay, if you have more questions about that or you would like me to go deeper, you're going to need to book a reading with me if you want. All right, last one, Pat. Hello, Bob. I'm hoping to get money in 3 possible ways, friends. Help us know this. Wow. All right. So do I see an amount, when or which, if any? Okay. There is abundance coming. That would be money. I do feel like it's coming in November, December. It feels to me like it might be $10,000. I hope that's enough. Or that's what you were thinking. You probably were thinking 100. You're thinking 100. Yeah, I'm getting you probably were thinking 100. Is it going to be 100? I want to say it's going to be near to have the plane. How much is the plane worth? I feel like the plane is the thing that's going to get you the money. I feel like it's not going to sell for exactly face value or whatever that is, but I feel like that's where the money's coming from. And I feel like it's happening. I got November, but I think it's November of next year. I don't think it's next month. So I feel like in the next year, there's going to be a lot of scrapping going on, like you trying to figure it out. But I do feel like by the end of next year, the money will come your way. The other thing, so you asked about a court case or the RV exchange. I'm not getting either one of those. On the court case, I feel like, is it a waste of time in some respect? Not sure, but on the RV exchange, I didn't hear anything on that. So I don't know anything about that, didn't hear anything on that. Oh, that makes sense. Let me draw a card for you. Hold on, it's supposed to be this deck. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. This one. Right, look, there's all these new beginnings around you. So, yes, the new beginnings are coming. I'm getting there's something happening next month, though, too. But I feel like in the next years, this cycle, this next year is the cycle of this money thing working out and getting better is what I want to say. But I do feel like the money is coming from the plane and that you're up and ready for a new challenge, because that's kind of what disconnect and boredom is all about. This is about I'm ready for a new challenge. I'm ready for something new to happen. So I want to say act as though it already has happened, and that'll help maybe bring it to you faster. Okay, everybody. Oh, excuse me. It is 11 o'clock, so that is time for me to wrap this thing up. I want to thank all of you for being here and spending part of your Thursday with me. I can never remember what day it is. Let me draw one more card here, and let me do one more group card, and then I'll wrap it up. So the last group card for today, and don't forget I will be here tomorrow morning again at 10:30. If you would like to meet me personally or have a reading from me, it's Bob the Psychic is my website. It's right there on your screen. So the card for everybody else at the end of the day is Power. This is about all of us grabbing our personal power and putting it into action and not being afraid to use it. That in this readings I did today, there were people who need to use their power to bring things to them. And there were people who needed to step back from their power to allow others to come near them and others to be part of their lives because their power was pushing them away. But for those who needed their power to be pushed up and those who needed their power to be pushed forward, this is just about acknowledging that that's what this is. And it does not have to be a harmful sense of power or a negative sense of power or an ego version of power. It is just about standing up and breathing into that place so that you continue the flow of your life, the flow that the intuition and the angels and the guides all around you wish for you to have. And finally, it's about awareness. By acknowledging the power, you will be aware of who you really are and aware of what it is that you can create in your life. So don't ever take no for an answer. Know that that no just means there's another yes coming in a different way. And with that, oh, that was a good message, wherever that came from. Okay, with that, I'm going to wrap today up. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here. And my name is Bob, bobthepsychic.com, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow. That'll be Friday, 10:30 a.m. Arizona time. Look forward to seeing you all then. Have a great day, everybody.